Sometimes when you're in the starter lock phase, you just can't wait for your locks to form. So if you're interested in finding out 4 ways to speed up the process, then stay tuned for this video. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to The Real ZB. I'm Zinhle, and on this channel I talk about my personal lock journey as well as give you tips and tricks on how you can style and maintain your locks from the comfort of your own home. So today's video is kind of close to my heart because when I had my starter locks in, I basically wanted my locking process to be overnight, okay? I kept checking to see has it formed, and I know it can be so exciting, but as well it can be very daunting when your hair is taking quite a long time to form into a lock. Now I just want to put out a disclaimer that everyone's hair is unique, everyone's hair is different, your journey is different from my journey. Personally, my hair didn't take too long. It took under a year to actually lock. So I'm just gonna use this video to share with you some of the things that you can use in case you want to sort of speed up the process or help the process on its way. Bear in mind and also consider that it is not a race, so you just need to keep that in mind. So now that I've said that, let's get into the ways in which you can help your locks lock faster. So the first thing that you want to implement is have a daily moisture routine that incorporates water. I think the reason why my locks took such a short time to lock is because I used to wash my hair every day in the shower. Basically twice a day. If I was in the shower, twice a day. So every time I was in the shower, I'd also wash my hair. So my hair got a lot of exposure to water, so therefore it got a lot of frizz, and therefore it was able to form into locks a lot quicker than it would someone who doesn't get exposed to water that much. So I don't recommend washing your hair every single day though, but make sure that you at least once a day you are spraying your hair with water. So if you really want to aid your hair in its locking process, make sure that you are very diligent with your spray water bottle. You keep one in your purse, you keep one by your bedside, you keep one just all over the place so that every time you see a spray water bottle, you spray your hair with water. If you want to switch it up a little bit, maybe you can incorporate some rose water as well. It will work just as well. You can also just, if you're worried that your hair is going to smell wet or damp or whatever, I promise you it will not. Your hair needs that extra spritz of water every now and again. Our hair can withstand water, it needs water in order for the frizz to form so that our locks can actually form into a lock. So make sure that you are diligent with putting water into your hair. Another tip that I also saw around the same week as adding water into your hair was from a video from West Indie Ray. She actually went as far as to put salt water into her hair, and that helped her hair lock faster. So that also helped her hair lock a lot faster. You can use that trick especially if you have you've started your hair on permed or relaxed on fine hair. Then I do suggest that you try out the salt water trick. But if you don't feel comfortable adding salt water, then just normal tap water will do you all the world of good. The second thing that you need to do is to make sure that you are weaning off all of the products. You're weaning your hair off from all of the products that you were using as a loose and natural. So you want to first get rid of all of the products that are detangling, because in order for you to have locks, you need your hair to tangle and match together, right? So get rid of all your detangling sprays, your detangling conditioners, your detangling, everything that has to do with detangling, and also everything that makes your hair sort of sleek and soft and stretches it out, because you want your hair to actually shrink and go back to its actual natural form, so that it can match together and intertwine together and form into a lock. So anything that is used to stretch out your hair, anything that is meant to detangle, try and wean your hair off of those products. Personally, I believe that if you have starter locks, your friends or your products should consist of oil and water. You find your favorite oils and water, and that is all you need on your starter locks. Those two ingredients are the key ingredients that are going to help your hair intertwine and form into a lock, and also keep your hair nice and nutritious and moisturized while doing that process, because those are the important things that you want to do. So for me personally, what did the trick was water and coconut oil. Okay, so the next one is also equally important. So you need to keep up with your retwists, okay? Because what a retwist does, it doesn't lock your hair for you. The stuff that you use to retwist your hair, whether it's oil, whether it's a gel or a wax or whatever you use to retwist your hair, those things don't lock your hair, right? They keep your hair in place so that the hair that is growing, the new hair that is growing from your scalp, can automatically find its way into the lock, if I'm making sense. So you kind of training your hair to grow into the lock. And so if you're keeping up with your retwists, it means that you're holding your hair in that position for a longer space of time, so your hair finds it easier to intertwine and mix and mash and mat together in order to form a lock. So this is why it's important for you to keep up with your retwists. Every 6 to 8 weeks is basically the time period where you should be going in to renew your retwist, or you retwisting yourself. So just make sure that you're keeping up with those, because the longer that you leave your hair out and let it semi-form, the longer you're going to be having your hair loose like it is, like my hair is. So it's just gonna be loose like that. So in order to train your hair into locking, then keep up to date with your retwists. And then this final one is the fastest way to lock your hair, or to get your hair locked, and this is to crochet your hair. Now when I started, my hair was started on beeswax and comb coils, but I've only had that done once in my life. I've never ever gone back to the beeswax. So my next retwist after 3 months of my initial lock, because my hair was so fine, because I had relaxed my hair, they suggested that I should keep it in the style for about 3 months so that my hair could, lock in place. So after that, I did wash my hair, and then I wore it out for a while. But immediately the next appointment, I did a crochet, okay? And I think that is also why my hair started looking like a lock a lot earlier in my lock journeys, because of that crochet appointment. Because what crochet does, it basically mimics a lock that is more further in the stage, like a more mature lock. So if you really don't want to be waiting around for your hair to form, I do suggest that you just go in and do crochet locks. But please bear in mind that crochet sometimes a lot of people who do crochet are very heavy-handed. I don't know if it's the needle, it's the technique, or if it's the person themselves, or just in general, but a lot of the time you will literally cry. It's incredibly painful and it's incredibly just excruciating. So just keep that in mind, that if you're gonna go crochet your hair, you might suffer through some pain. But if you want your hair to look like a lock instantly, then yeah, do consider going in for a crochet appointment. And also the nice thing about crochet is that it lasts a lot longer than a retwist. So you probably might have to feel the pain maybe once every 3 months or 6 months, depending on how often you want to keep retouching your hair. If you made it this far in the video, please comment a lock emoji down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys.